Welcome back. It's been a long time, hasn't it? So I wanted to do something different from this video. I wanted to step out of the building a park thing and I wanted to do something in a lower scale to kind of film a quick video for you, but it turned out to last one whole month to record it. So here we are. So basically, I wanted to do a little challenge where I use the RCDB Pages random roller coaster feature and use it to my advantage to reimagine a roller coaster. Basically, what I would do is get one random roller coaster that I would have to reimagine and then get another random roller coaster, and the manufacturer of that roller coaster would be the manufacturer that would be reimagining the first roller coaster. I think you will understand it better if we go to RCDB, so let's just go. Alright, so here we are. So the first roller coaster is the roller coaster I'm gonna have to recreate, to reimagine, and then the manufacturer of the second roller coaster that appears here is going to be the manufacturer that's going to be in charge of the reimagining. With a real life example, we would have in the first one Top Thrill Dragster, it would appear, and then on the second one it would appear a roller coaster by Zamperla, and that way we would have Top Thrill 2. So that's what the concept of this is. Of course, the roller coaster and the manufacturer need to be something big enough for me to have some content, right? Like, I'm not gonna recreate a walkie worm. But yeah, let's just hit this and see.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay.
It's not okay. What the hell?
So, the roller coaster that we're going to reimagine is Senzafiato. I don't know what is this. It's an accelerator roller coaster, and now the manufacturer, we're just gonna look at the manufacturer over here, is going to be SBF Visa. I don't know this roller coaster. I'm just gonna skip it. Kind of like Modern Amusement Group. I don't know that one either. Gerstlauer. Okay, so we're gonna do the Senzafiato made by Gerstlauer. That's going to be interesting. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, this is the plot of land we're working with. This was located at Miragica in Italy. It is defunct now. I'm watching a Google Earth image from 2017. And so this is the plot of land we're working with. This is 105 meters wide and 42 meters. 105 meters long, 42 meters wide, and then we got a little bit less space over here. So yeah, let's just recreate that in Planet Coaster. Alright, so this is a plot of land we're working with. It is a pretty small plot of land, I'm not gonna lie, but we will have to make it work. Also, I've checked, and the station and the launch area has, so the station area has 30 meters long, it's 30 meters long, and then the launch area, it's 17 meters long. I'm gonna maintain that part because like the station and stuff probably has like some structural things and some foundations there, so I'm gonna keep that part the same, but the other parts like the helixes and stuff may change or they may not. So we're doing a Gerstlauer roller coaster for Senzafiato. For that, I'm thinking the Infinity, so we're gonna do the Gerstlauer Infinity. Okay, I knew that this roller coaster was not a good one, but upon research, I didn't realize this is the roller coaster that's going to be open at Playland as Thunderbolt. That being said, this has terrible capacity, and it's probably one of the worst roller coasters.
Now she's being dramatic.
I've ever seen in terms of capacity. It only has one train for 12 riders. The prime ride time, according to this ride, it's like 1 minute. Taking into account that, let's say that they take 25 minutes to load the whole train and then dispatch, we would have 42 dispatches per hour. It's a total of 500. That is horrible. Taking into account that when this opened, they have an intention of having up to 800 visitors per year. We are going to try to up that capacity to reduce wait times, basically. Okay, so this roller coaster has 16 riders per hour. So since we are reimagining, let's just think that this roller coaster is in a park and this park is having massive attendance, more attendance than expected, and they're doing pretty great. So let's just suppose that right now we're having trouble with the capacity that we're having on this ride. So let's just make it for it to be able to hold one more train. Now, since I was thinking that I was going to have more struggle with the space over here, so I'm just going to move this a little bit so that we can use the space as much as we can. The maximum height of this roller coaster is 18 meters. Let's say that we want to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to give it like a 15% more height, so that would make it 20.7 meters, so 20 and a half. Alright, I'm going to create a LSM holding section over here, and for the moment I'm just going to do a 17-meter launch, just like that. So that's the launch we're gonna have. After that, we're gonna go up to 20 meters. Alright, so that's the height we're gonna have. So right now, I've put the acceleration rate at a really high acceleration rate because I want to see it make it through. Okay, it's making it through here at 52 kilometers per hour. That's a little bit too much. So I want to reduce it to, I don't know, 68 maybe, and see how much that is. Alright, acceptable, pretty acceptable. It's 33 kilometers per hour. I'm trying to do, I always, when I'm doing airtime hills, I'm trying to do big float, like airtime like this one's. 33 kilometers per hour is a good speed, I'd say. Now, let's reduce this to half the acceleration rate that it has, and let's see if it makes it. I want to have like the lowest acceleration rate that I can have, because the highest acceleration rate, the more probable is the system's going to fail. You know, like the more unreliable it is. That's what I mean. Alright, so I want to make it with this roller coaster a little bit like Lynette at Farouk. I don't know how to spell it. How to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyways, that's what I'm trying to do over here. So continuing with this, we got, so after the airtime hill, we are turning, and then we're going, I think, for a S curve. I'm not sure. First, we need to turn. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to drop this down, like downwards, and put the banking offset how it should be. So we're going to have it go downwards, trying to keep the whole airtime hill in shape. Also, I delete that because if you do that, you'll get less lag whenever building. If you get rid of like some stretch of your coaster, you'll get less lag. Basically what I want is people to be janked in here. Like if they didn't have any restraint, I would want them to like fly off, literally. Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start okay, that's a nice amount of G-forces to have for Planet Coaster. If this was no limits, we would have less trouble with this, but we're on Planet Coaster. Maybe I should do it in no limits as well. I don't know. Right now I'm just on Planet Coaster. We're gonna have to dig a little bit over here. Doesn't matter. Now I'm gonna turn again. I'm gonna go up, and this turn's gonna be tighter. Actually, like, I don't know if I kind of want to make like an inversion over here. So the forces might not be realistic right now. They're a little bit too hard because this is not smooth at all. Back when I go and smooth it out, they will be way better. But yeah, I just checked the whole layout, and right now what I'm supposed to do is do another S-curve over here, turn around, and then go here and end it. And I think I'm not gonna add anything to it because I was thinking, and I was like, I could add something else, but I don't think it's possible, to be honest, because the roller coaster already is losing quite a bit of speed over here, as you will see. Like, it is not going fast at that point, and it's not worth it to give it another element for it to go like really slow on it, you know? So I think what I'm gonna do is give a pop of airtime over here. So go down. So I'm supposed to go below this one if I want to, or over this one, but I think the best bet it's going to be going below and then over this one to give like an airtime and then finish up here. Now the problem is that if I go straight through here, it will be like a really boring element, and we cannot accept boring over here. So what I'm trying to do So what I do after I finish the whole roller coaster track, I select the parts that are not like block breaks or anything that doesn't need smoothing, and I hit smooth like 5 times. And after that, I just do the 4-meter method, like the smoothing method, where you go like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I like to start from the back because I like the last smoothing to be forwards, because this is the direction the train's gonna go, you know. So that's why I like it. I don't know. I don't think it does anything to the coaster, but I just like to do it just in case. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so this would be the roller coaster itself. We just would need to do some terraforming and some light theming, and we would be done. Let's do that. Right, so here you can see me adding a little bit of color to the supports and to the rails. I just did that. Now I'm just adding some pathing and stuff, and after that I will be doing like some little theming, and we will be done with this coaster. Yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit of theming, but not too much, because I think like this coaster doesn't like need a lot of theming, or it wouldn't be if it was placed in the location it is placed at. It wouldn't have that much theming for what it is. It's not a place that can afford heavy theming, or is not interested either in heavy theming. There's some amusement parks that are more about the roller coaster than the actual like theming of it. Like if it was Disney, Universal, maybe even, I don't know, Fantasyland or something like that, we would have more themed rides. But most of the parks, there's a lot of parks that are not themed around that. So yeah, I let it slide. I did a transfer track though, which I don't tend to do, at least in the other series that I have. Where in the Real Life Engineer builds park and Planet Coaster series, I don't do transfer tracks because like they're kind of like tedious to do. But here I decided that since it's like a really small park and situation over here, I would just do a transfer track because it only has to hold one other train, and it would give a little bit of a touch to the ride, a little bit of a touch of realism, since I'm not doing a lot of theming in it. So yeah, let's just I just thought let's just leave it at that, and that's it. Also, I decided to give it like a racing theme, kind of really light racing theme. It's just gonna have some wheels on the station and then some wheels on the fences, and that's going to be the whole theming that we're gonna have over here. It has like 4 or 5 racing flags around, and yeah, that's going to be all. Basically, it's not going to be a really heavily themed ride, as I said, but I think it matches the vibe of the park. But yeah, not much else to say over here. It's just adding that, then I'm going to add some foliage, and then I'm going to just add a bit of building, simple building. I wanted to keep it simple but get the point across, if you know what I mean. And then I surrounded it by trees so that it looks like full and, not empty, if it makes any sense. I don't know, I'm just telling random stuff over here. But yeah, it's been quite a long time since I've been filming videos. Well, this video has been in the making since Christmas, but I've been really busy, and I haven't had the time to finish up the video, finish editing. I wanted to try something different with the editing, so you saw a little bit of a more meme-based editing, which I wanted to try because I felt like it. But yeah, the rest of it, it's kind of like the same. Well, no, it's also not the same, because I tried at the beginning. I tried to make more of a real times and combine real-time building and time-lapse building. I think I liked that, but I'm not used to filming and recording like that, so the video was a little bit more hard to me to edit, because I talked really short phrases every like 10 seconds, so it was really difficult for me to edit the video. But yeah, so I've learned my lesson. And yeah, I thought also that I could make this into a series like reimagining coasters. So either if like I would RMC something, or reimagine a coaster, just like it happened with the Senzafiato over here, which I don't remember the name that I gave, but it has another name, I don't remember. But yeah, it's kind of like another series that I'm planning to have going on at the same time, But But yeah, if you liked it, if you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you liked it. Comment what you want to see next in my channel, and I will see you next time. I will leave you with some cinematic shots and the POV, the final POV, and we will be done. So yep, thanks for watching. Bye.